Hello my friends, welcome back to another episode of Bad North Unit Edition with me, Notorious BLT. So, it is the beginning of a new run. We're on very hard. No, heavy weapons was an increased knockback, we don't want that. We would rather you have... Let's see, if you... Okay, hang on. Last time we had the Ring of Command and the Woo-Woo for our two shield units. I do think hammer is, like, the hammer cooldown thing is really, really good. Like, actually a lot better than either Ring of Command. Like, the combination of that, I think, is greater than Ring of Command in any other combination, or the Woo-Woo in any other combination, I think. But we are still trying out new stuff. So to me, it makes sense to not necessarily go with that as our thing, you know? What other trait combinations can we go with here? I mean, like, we've got Mountain, which is okay. This is just terrible. Now, we could go... Well, let's see. If we did Ring of Command Archers, what would I want the Archers to have? Not more damage. More knockback? Is that really worth? I don't know that it is. Because really, our biggest issue, I think, comes down to when combined arms show up. And when... basically great bows. And having units replenishing when they otherwise wouldn't be. So you know what, let's do like this. Let's assign you this, and then assign you this. Okay, so you got Rousing Speeches and Ring of Command. So you should replenish very quickly. And you're going to be Sortie Boys. What do we want for other unit? Sinov? So we got Deidre and Sinov. Wait, are you the same face model? I think you are. Huh. Not Jabana. Do we want to do two Sortie Boys? And if we are going to do two Sortie Boys, what are we gonna do here? I mean, turtle strats are pretty good. Extra use per level. We could do no knockback and then something else. I don't think no knockback and hammer really works together, because if you're doing no knockback, you're really... Well, then again, it could. No knockback hammer might be interesting. Let's try it. We're going to give you the hammer. So, I mean, like, they don't synergize at all. But it just means that you have a little bit more of a toolbox to be playing with. You know what I mean? Let's give it a shot. And what I mean is, like, if the hammer's on cooldown, you can just stand in front of a boat and be like, come at me, dude. Whereas if it's, you know, if the hammer's not on cooldown, you can stand back a little bit and then just give them the hammer and they're hosed. It also means that you can stand in front of some pretty heinous stuff, like great bows, and then just, like, beat them down. You know? Like, you can stand there and wait for them to show up and then just murder. We did this combination, I don't remember if it was last... I mean, I know it wasn't last run, but I think it might have been the run previous, perhaps? Yeah, don't just stand there. Kill him. Alright, it is unfortunate that we're not going to get a full thing out of this. Okay, back it up. If I'm going to hit a boat with the hammer, it's probably going to be that one. So let's put you there. Let's put you here. Well. You're going to land first. Please, yep, go right there. And you guys can go right there. I love the high-pitched voice. I just love that little... Oh, it's so good. Alright. No upgrades possible, so we got to deal with this island as is. That's fleet of foot, which could either be useful on archers or pikes. It's actually, I think it's useful for basically everybody. I may have, you know what, maybe I should play around with fleet of foot infantry, like fleet of foot shield boys. You know, I'm going to say these two are twins. That makes sense to me, because they are literally the same face model. What, are they? Wait a minute. He's got like a little, whatchamacallit, well, not a whatchamacallit, but like a little dimple there, but you don't. Hey, they're twins. So hopefully they survive and don't die a horrible death. Oof. This is not great. It is going to give us 6, though, which is nice. It's just not really my favorite thing in the world. Y'all are coming in here, huh? Alright. Where are you going to land, though? You know, why don't you stand up there, and then we'll hit them from the front with the big unit, and then we'll come in from the back with the smaller unit. I don't like that you're coming in here, though. That upsets me, at least a little bit. You go up there, you're going to have to handle this. You're going to oh, boy. You're going to have to handle this, and then you guys are going to have to handle this other wave by, you know, hammer. Via hammer. Okay, back it up. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you know what? I think we just gotta go and hammer. See ya. I think this is the last wave, the last part of the wave that's coming. No, you know what? Keep backed up a little. We don't need to get right up in their face right away. We had 2 dudes left in on the green unit, on the no knockback unit. Big oof. Big oof. Alright. I think it makes the most sense to have you be upgraded first. Oh boy, and we're getting new units right away. That's so nice. No, it's not. It's terrible. I don't like it. I don't know if it's going to be shield boys or if it's going to be something else. Herringholm. Home of fish. So we're going to get 3, 4, 5, so we're going to be up to 10. It's not really going to be up for anything aside from just upgrading once. Which we may make you pikes right away. And I don't think we can actually get to Herringholm. I don't think sending 1 unit here is a good idea. Unless it was pikes. But that's not going to be able to happen. I'd love to get the item, but I don't think it's going to be possible. I think we're just going to have to bypass it. That's not great. I mean, with our current setup, it seems totally fine. Because it's not like we've got a lot of strategic, or rather tactical nuance right now. You know, it's really just line up, kill. And hope that RNGesus doesn't, you know, hose us real bad. Real bad. Not really bad, but real bad. I feel like I need you to be kind of up front, and you're gonna possibly be taking some hits here. I'm just gonna reserve you in the back because of the hammer. No casualties. Good. All right, now you guys are gonna sandwich this dude. That is not great. Okay. Nobody suffered any... Oh, no, you did suffer a casualty. Everybody suffered a little bit of casualties. All right, that's fine. Why don't you go over here? You are mostly okay. I'm actually, you know what, I am going to have you replenish. I might as well. What the heck? No, back it up. Don't let them see you. Okay. Now, come over here, please. That's a lot of dudes. I think that may be the place that we hammer. You know, I'm trying to think of, like, what could I have done differently in the last, for the last run? Like, what could I have done differently that would have, like, really made a big difference in how things ended up? And I think probably what it comes down to is more use of the landmines. Because at the end, I just kind of got overwhelmed. As in, like, my brain got overwhelmed. You know, too much sensory, well, not sensory input, but too much input all at once. And it kind of haywired the old dome there. Really? If you aren't... But it's... that's the thing, though. It's only archers. And I could get this. It could be landmine. It could be a lot of different things. Or we could get a couple steps ahead. This would be... Okay, we could do this. That would be 6. That would put us up to 10. Or we could get... oh, no, this is also 6. But then I'd have to take a chance. Now, y'all know how I feel about that. And by take a chance, I mean take a chance that this would actually be, like, melee stuff only. Because I can't justify just sending you here, I don't think. I do want that item. But then again, that item would only be able to go on Wilbur. Because everybody else already has one. So, I think what I'm going to say is nope. And we're just going to go here. Alright. It's not awful. It's actually kind of... Well, wait a minute. 1, 2, and 3 ways up. That is not good. But they've really only got... Well... It's like... like this little crescent here. Where things could get bad. I mean, we're not against, like, the super nasty stuff right now. So, meh. Meh, I say. Put your boys right there, please. We could hammer them. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just hammer them right off the bat. Try to use it as early and as often as possible. Yeah. See ya. You guys can be easily dealt with via pikeys. You guys can come on over here and do some slapping. So really I think what it's going to come down to is this unit's going to be the one that run into the danger most often. Because they can replenish so quickly. But... Can you please kill that man? Thank you. Then you guys will be more specialized. Like, you're going to deal with specific situations, I think. Oh no, what am I doing? You don't have shields yet. Get out of there. Archers. Not my favorite. It's also hard at this early stage because your shield boys are still very vulnerable to archer fire. Like, it's archer return fire, you know what I mean? Like, when you go to attack the archers can just be like, neener, neener, we're shooting you, because you raise your arm to attack us. Which is very annoying, because like, there's not really anything you can do about it, you know? It's like, your boys kind of have a mind of their own. You're not landing in a place that is conducive to hammer time. Yeah, because you're landing right here, like, kind of on the cusp. I could try to hammer it. Let's try to hammer it and see if it works. It might just stun them temporarily. Okay, we're going to also delay just a moment. Go. Okay, that was decent. Now back up. Yep, through the pikes, please. Don't let this man go up the hill, though. That would be unfortunate. I'm surprised he didn't go with L-strats. I'm surprised he didn't just, like, head up the hill and start trying to burn my stuff. Pleasantly surprised with no L-strats. Okay. I think the smart money is on giving you a class. And we gotta get here. What was here? Wait a minute, let me look at this again. Okay. So we're... Flatty Bobatty. This is gonna put us up to 7, which means that somebody can get a skill? I mean, honestly, I really think if I'm gonna get a skill, it's gonna be Pike Charge. I could also save our money for when we hit Green Isle. Yeah, I think we could do that. I think we could do that. Wow. Oh, dude. I don't know why I didn't realize when I first looked at the island, but, like, this is tiny. This is very tiny. I was also thinking the other day, like, maybe it actually makes a lot of... Well, maybe not makes a lot of sense. But it'd be interesting to have completely randomized runs. You know what I mean? Where, like, I don't know what my starting skill... Well, not that I don't know, but, like, you know, I don't get to choose what the starting skills and abilities are. Or, rather, items and abilities. And so, you know, it would be certainly more chaotic. I hate that you took a casualty there. That makes me very upset. You know, if you're just going to throw archers at me, it's going to be a long day, dude. Alright, you are landing over yonder. So I think putting you right there makes sense. I could... Well, we could also hammer. I mean, why not? Hammer early, hammer often. See ya. Alright. You know what? Let's replenish you. Wait, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's equal groups. I just wanted to make sure we weren't, you know, because I wanted to put the pikes on the side that, to my mind, made more sense. Excuse me, no? I believe you were ignoring the boys that were right there. You know, that's extremely unacceptable. Okay, back it up since you have no use here. Man, that's a killer. That hammer takes a while to come back. Okay. You know, I just had this thought. I wonder if popular is actually kind of like low-key amazing. What do I mean by low-key amazing? I mean, like, what if it's actually a lot better than it seems at the outset? You know? But if we do this, we're going to be getting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to put us up to 14. Which means we would have enough to upgrade somebody to level 2. I honestly can't remember what the heck the eagle does. Crap. So wait, this is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 7. I think 7 makes more sense because we're going to get another unit. Now, do I want to... Wish I could upgrade you from here. I don't think having a skill is terribly worth it right now. I think what makes the most sense is getting people to leg level 2. I think that's what makes the most sense to me right now. That is a lot of guys. You know what, dude? You got to earn your stripes too. So why don't you come on over here? You're gonna get in the. You're gonna charge in there a bit. You know. I could also hammer that. I could hammer that. But if I hammer that and it doesn't go as well as I was hoping, then it could be very terrible for us. But I'm hoping these guys are just going to run basically like right into the pikes. And that's exactly what they're doing. Sort of. I hate that you overwhelmed us just a bit. I really don't like that. It's not good. Not good at all. So let's put you there. Let's actually have you... Dang it. I hate that, like, the little tiny wisps of fire are like, hee, you can't replenish. Okay, now replenish. I'm just figuring, like, it makes the most sense. It makes sense to me to do that right now. Okay, anybody take any casualties? Yes. Poop. You're... Oh, no. Well... No, you're gonna be all set. Never mind. The question is, what do we do here? I think we put you here in case something happens. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to hammer these boys and kill them all at once. Come on, land. Yep, okay, good job. And I really just put the pikes there kind of as a, you know, go ahead, go that way. It'll be hilarious. Good job. Good job, you did exactly what I asked. Okie dokie. Not dokie dokie, okie dokie. Once you come back here, wait a minute, what is that? It's regular boys? I just think it makes sense to have you go back there. We'll have you come here. Just as a, you know, not a stopgap, but like a holding action. And you guys are here to charge in the back and kind of force them into the pikes, if possible. Good. Alright, well, I mean, it worked out mostly in our favor, I think. Well, not mostly in our favor, basically just worked out in our favor, period, end of story. Just, it didn't go exactly as I was hoping, but that's okay. Is that going to cause knockback? I think it is. Yeah, but that's alright. Yeah, it's like one or two guys. And the rest of them defended him just fine, so... Good stuff, good stuff. Skillful. It's cheaper skills, is it not? Half-price skills, yeah. I see increased damage, which is usually good on pikes and swordy boys. Which tells me I think I need to make you guys archers. And since that's half... Well... That's half price, but we could also get a bigger boom. I like bigger boom. Right? Yeah. Well, I also need to remember that I can use the hammer at times that are not, like, just knocking somebody in the drink. So we can go here with everybody. Wait, this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew, dang. Making me choose between that and an item, huh? Because, I mean, if it's going to end up being possible to just send the pikes here, I will. And we'll just sack these two buildings to get the item. Yeah. I mean, I could just send the pikes here as well, but then that leaves us a little bit in the wind, so to speak. I mean, okay, it's a decent amount of money, but no. I think right now we want to make headway. We want to We want to make progress forward so that we have a little bit more wiggle room. You know? I like that there's two ways up onto this hill. Oh, you know what? No, what am I doing? You need to support anybody that's going to be over here. Like, we need a little bit of damage on these fools. Yep, there you go. It's like, these guys should not be able to make it past the pikes at all. Okay. Back it up to here, please. Terrible shooting. Absolutely terrible shooting. Is what that was. Put you here to kind of draw these guys in, I guess. We'll put you here, and we'll put you here. And depending on which way they go, we can divert. Actually, well... No, I think it actually makes the most sense to put you down here to intercept in the event that something happens and just have you eat the knockback, because you don't suffer knockback, so, you know, makes all the sense in the world to me. Good job. That is a lot of dudes. I'm going to put you up there, and then we're going to back you up to here. Do I want to do a hammer time? This may be hammer time territory. I should look at what my win percentage is. Like, I don't know if that statistic is actually available anywhere, but I'm curious about it. Okay, I think what we're going to end up having is these guys going up the hill. But to ensure that, I'm going to back you guys up just a bit. Well, not ensure, but to kind of make it a little more likely, I suppose. We're going to back you guys up to hopefully draw you boys in. Yep, okay, well, they're going up the hill. That's excellent. Yep, get eaten by the pikes. Or just stand there and die. That's cool, too. If you want to just stand there and get shot, I'm down with that. Okay. None of these are really possible. With just one unit. So like I said, I would just send the pikes, but there's archers. You know what? I'm going to make a decision on this next time. Because right now I can feel all the glycogen in my brain draining out. So, I hope you all did enjoy this episode, and if you did, you know what to do. That is going to be it for me, Notorious BLT. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye, folks.